Welcome back to my channel. My name is Samira. Today's tutorial is an interesting one, very engaging and inspiring for new and old soulmates alike. To make this style, I'll be using 2 yards of Duchess material because of the size of my body, and you can go more than that if you are bigger than me. So this tie is a trendy one. It's a bubu kaftan gown with a front slit. Please subscribe now, turn notification bell to get notified to see my next sewing tutorial. Like, share and comment. What's something you have always wanted to learn? Please let me know in the comment section below. Please bring out your material and let's dive into today's tutorial. So these are the items that I'll be needing for today's tutorial. I have my 2 yards of my Duchess fabric and my tape room. So guys, I'll be showing you how I'll be folding my fabric, and I'm going to fold it in 4 because I'm cutting the front and the back part of my fabric together. So please keep on watching to the end. So I folded my fabric already in 4. So I'll just go ahead now to draw a straight line. So that's what is going to guide us when taking our measurement. So my fabric is folded already, and I folded it by 14.5 inches. That is, the width is by 14.5 inches. So I'll be marking my neckline by 3 inches. Then I'm going to also go down by 3 inches also for my neckline. Then I'm going to connect it together. So that's the 3 inches. So I'll just connect them together, the front, then the depth. So I'm connecting them together. Okay, so remember, my neckline is going to have opening, so to do that I'm going to also mark 3 inches down. So that's the 3 inches that I'm marking. That's what I'm going to use to give that shape that looks like a funnel. So that's for the neckline design. So right now I'm still trying to cross check. So my armhole, I'm going to mark 8.5 inches. Don't forget I folded my fabric by 14.5 inches, and that's where I'm going to use to form my sleeve. So around my armhole area, that's where I'm going to have my bust measurement, which is by 52 inches. So I'll be marking 14 inches for my under bust, and that's where I'm going to shape it a bit. So on the line that I marked my under bust, that's where I'm going to also mark 48 inches. So I'm going to go down also to mark 48 inches also. Remember, it's a bubu kaftan, and that's why we are having these measurements like this. So at this point I'm going to connect from my armhole to my hemline. So guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that other people can see it and watch, and you can share this tutorial with your friends and family members. You can also ask them to watch my video to the end. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please, you can subscribe now. Remember to also turn notification bell to get to see my next sewing tutorial that will be uploading on my YouTube channel. Right now I'm measuring 1 inch to slope my shoulder line. So I'm going to use my ruler to slope it. So guys, don't forget to watch this video to the end. And right now I'm going to go down by 1.5 inch for the back depth neckline. So I'm still taking my measurements. So after that I'm going to mark my length by 56 inches. So that's the full length of my gown that I'm making today. Don't forget the style that we are making today is bubu kaftan gown that is going to have front slit. So I hope you are following up, and if there's any part that you don't understand, you can also drop it in the comment section below. I'm going to respond to you. So I'm through with my measurements now. So I'll just go ahead and start cutting from the neckline. So I want you to keep on watching this video to the end. Don't forget it's going to have front slit, and that front slit I'm not going to sew it on my machine. I'm going to use my needle and thread to hem it. so that it will look neat. I want you to know that part. So when making your own, you should also use your needle and thread to stitch it with your hand so that the slit can come out neat and beautiful. So this is another new technique that you have learned today, and also you can check my other video that I have a similar tutorial on my channel. So just keep on watching this video so that you can see how to make this beautiful style that we are making today. Is a trendy style that is trendy that I want you to learn how to cut. And so that's the essence of making this video, so that you'll be able to cut styles that are trendy by yourself. So just keep on watching because you are going to learn a lot from today's tutorial that we are making today. So my camera is not taking the down pass, so that's why I'm shifting my fabric so that you can see everything that I'm doing. At this point, I'm going to pull out my neck out so as to cut the front neckline. So don't forget I marked 3 inches, so I'm going to use it to open the front neckline. So you can see I've learned something new today. So just keep on watching. So I want to cut it out. I want to, first of all, I will just cut it like this. You can see the way I'm going. Go down like this. So after following the curve of the neck, then I will turn my scissors again. Then I will use it to open it down to the point I marked 3 inches. So that's what I'm measuring now. So you can see. So that's the 3 inches I'm going to use and open the neckline. You can see how simple it is to make this particular style that we are doing today. If only you can watch it to the end. So this is how the neck look like after cutting it. You can see my neck is a unique neck. So I'm going to open my front slit. You can see the way I'm measuring it. So I'm going to mark 16 inches from my hemline to the point that I'm going to stop the slit or the opening. So I'll just go ahead now to cut it from, you can see where I'm cutting it from. So I'm cutting from my hemline to the point that I marked the 16 inches. So your own should look like this when making your own. Like I said, I'm going to use my thread and needle to hem it. So I'm through with that. Right now, that's what I'm pointing out. So right now, I'm going to mark from my shoulder to my armhole. So first I want to cross check my measurements, that is for the bust. So I'm going to mark from my armhole point to, from my shoulder to my armhole point, marking 8.5 inches. So on that 8.5 inches, I'll be marking my bust measurement. I just want you to know about that first. So that's the 8.5 inches. So you can see where I place my tape from my shoulder to my armhole point. So that's 8.5 inches. So I'm going to connect it like this. Then I'm going to take it down to my hemline area. So that's how I'm going to run my stitch when sewing it together. So I'll just follow the chalk line, and that's how I'm going to sew it together when stitching it together. Remember, on the point I marked 8.5 inches, that's where I'm going to measure my bust, which is by 52 inches. Hello, this is my final look of my gown. You can see that is very simple to cut and sew. The style is very unique, so I want you to make one for yourself. I hope you have learned something new that you are going to use in your new sewing project. I want to hear from you and I want to flourish. That's my joy for you guys. Please subscribe, share, like, comment. What are your thoughts about this sewing tutorial that you just watched? Now you can drop it in the comments below. You guys are the best. Thank you for always watching. I will see you all again in my next one.